Utie oha extra punk no.
Needs FM.
Below the age of 80 years, so that's the general.
It did a cut-off point in 18 years of age.
Yeah, cut-off point in 8 years of age. And,
Oh.
you know, if you are below that, above that, the law is your liberty.
Right. Into specific laws being and a protected children. My way say mu na emma children equal access, equal opportunity to educational, especially educational facilities.
Yeah, there are a number of laws guaranteeing those rights that are popular. But the Constitution, which gives which spells out the rights of children, especially when it comes to education. And then also the mandate that Constitution in the Parliament to have legislation that will specify specific things that is the Yabankora. And the Constitution is one. And about Children's Act, also a Parliament about there. And also, and then the allied the Children's Act, also, give details in terms of even how we should conduct ourselves, our behavior, the arrangement that is for the Bonfire. Until within this framework, and it to be guaranteed and saying, and right. Now, the enjoyment of rights of Ankorano, it is purely based on a welfare principle. Issues of welfare, it is what guides the way and manner we treat children in this country.
It's not just in Quadano welfare is of paramount.
It's of paramount. It's bullshit to the welfare principle. It says that the best interest of children must always be protected in all matters that concern the child. And that is the premise for which we look at rights of a child. And if there is any other right that will not let children enjoy their full rights, then the welfare principle, the interest of Enkorano should supersede any other law.
It here can it just say Obano Kunukra in a divorce petition and Quadano welfare is superseded that of the interest of Obana and Asa Bermana or Mujawariano.
Recently, by divorce, most of the things that the court will show concern about, but whenever there is a child involved, another is an issue, the court is interested in how the parent would want to settle the matter. And then if the court is satisfied with it, even it is on the basis of that, then the court would agree the terms and conditions with the court. So the court has played that role critically in the management of children's rights in this country. And me says we have to espouse every angle of our outbreak towards the Quran. And it's program. That's there are certain words here another the program, and there will be one, but not say and Quran will be listening to it at that particular time. Then, per the welfare principle, that program must be hosted at the time. Children will have limited access to it, so that you engage me to program to pollute their minds in terms of the use of words and all that. It is a fair principle. That's what we want to use to guide our children.
Is it possible, say, parent to Krana Wawu or Noane Bano may be prohibited from, say, Obekini Akwalano?
Exactly. And even with the welfare principle, you don't have absolute design control over Aquarano. The state has a share in taking decisions that will be beneficial to the welfare of Aquarano.
Just said the state has a joint responsibility.
A joint responsibility, exactly. That is the word. Even the responsibility of the parents is defined by the state.
That is where you have the social welfare dedicated to the protection and care of children.
Exactly. the constitution itself no recognize the family system is the basic unit for the development of children. That is how our constitution is premising the argument on. And I will introduce to the welfare system. No? So from the word go, no, the state has really defined who the family is and what they can do at what material time. You cannot just leave anything in the hands of the family to decide that oh, me and my will be best, you know, and I'm here and I'm in school, and I'm here and I'm you know, near me pen and made them for
I just say it is the law even frowns upon say parent because say one day they to one for school.
No, and it's a crime, and run so much, and nobody to be a bar.
Na just say be kakre na just say ye betie ni say wa wo bakra no under 18 no akwada no betimi a raise legal right to say and say one okwafuom because she may be or he may be engaged in child labor.
It is perfectly so. It is perfectly so.
Now, Ubri say your culture, do we appreciate it?
No, we do. We do. Because Osha Children's Act now, who was there? The way I drafted Children's Act, you know, it was as a result of the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, universally in the year 82. If you share that document now, it says in promoting the right of Emperano, the cultural context must also be to be considered in terms of the way we want to raise our children and the things that we want to do to them. But the issue that came there, those cultural practices should not be harmful to the Emperano. Any cultural practices that do not have any negativity that would affect the welfare of Emperor is allowed. You know, we have addressed all these things in our legislation. You know, I don't think that would even be an issue. The current laws, you know, are downplaying our cultural system.
Say if the state has joint responsibility with your child, nipa ne bebre enhunu state no supporter or de emma akwada no sentia constructively ye can say or no joint responsibility with the parent no may say me na me ma akwala na aduane di ye me na metua akwala na fees state no dia na oya ye betimi a construe no say state no so responsibility no what discharge it.
You see, state, you know, sometimes because for instance, state has introduced what we call free compulsory basic education. And you were decided from the primary level to primary 6, you know, education will be free. From the SHS level, education is free. And to some extent, you know, the state has discharged its responsibility. Again, also, no, OSHA, this is assembly for a responsibility that they want for us. It is clear that this is now say Awufono is not in a better condition to take care of Akorana. Then the responsibility of Akorana becomes that of the district assembly. And the MI has even spelled out the processes that the assembly must go through to satisfy that condition. Say Akorano and the state of the family, they can't take care of Akorano. Then the state district assembly must take up the responsibility of providing education for that particular child.
Assembly bank and our employ social workers. Assembly bank and our refuge for a way. So if the church through the assembly were to be engaged in discharging their responsibility, who can discharges our responsibility? Our giving say social welfare kurano DNA
and it shows that we are not really taking issues of welfare of Ankorano into a certain degree. Respecting those rights. Anything amano abanita then you will be your panel and because assemblies say one of their basic responsibilities is that social order that they have to create so that children do not become abnormal people in society. But it's our responsibility most of the assemblies, so more plans of but I think matters of this nature, it would help us to also let people know that that is guided and fully closed with the law. Into the dear papa, no,
Enti akwadaa do betumi anya assistance be it legal on the basis say the parents at me absorb or more responsibilities over him and his legitimate expectation say the state should take over and the state through the assembly is not doing anything and that a court of say competent jurisdiction should compel the state to take responsibility over him or her on the basis that the parents are abdicate on responsibilities.
Exactly. That can be established. You know, if the established investigation has gone on, they have established the family is not capable of taking care of Aquarano. The state says that we should give it a digital assembly. So if they are not discharging that duty, then any child in Ghana can bring action against the state. This is what is happening to me. And the state is supposed to do ABCD, and they are not doing it.
And this
Utie Oha Extreme Punk no.
Needs FM.